Salute to the YouTube family out there. How's everyone doing this morning? I just want to make a quick video about how I feel about the whole Bill Cosby situation with him serving 3 to 10 years for the rape allegations. And I'll be discussing 3 topics in particular, as well as my thoughts about the whole situation. And the 3 topics will be about is number one, about these suspicious celebrities throwing shade at him and talking mad trash about him. Second would be about what he should have done in order to avoid this whole situation. And third would be about the women accusing him for this horrific crime. So first we'll discuss about celebrities such as Amber Rose, who are attacking Bill Cosby on a daily basis and have been celebrating his arrest within the past few days. And there'll be more celebrities as well, such as D.L. Hughley and Don Lemon. But I'll discuss about Amber Rose first because she was the one that had the most extreme and just barbaric words to say about Mr. Cosby. So she was saying in an Instagram post, and if you haven't seen it's very brutal. And she was talking about how he's happy that he's going to jail and like, oh, these women are innocent and this and that. And it's just so brutal. And I knew she was going to be the first one to say something because knowing her ideology and her beliefs, we all knew that she was going to say something like that. And to be honest, I feel like it's hypocritical that she's a so-called feminist, yet she was a former stripper, and yet women in strip clubs are oppressed and abused, yet you a feminist. Yeah, kind of hypocritical. It's kind of like a, and I hate to be vulgar, but it's like someone who talks about black economic freedom, but yet you, and black freedom, yet you are against having guns in your neighborhood, like being pro guns. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of hypocritical, or like a slave loving his master. I mean, that's kind of hypocritical what Amber's doing, but it is what it is. And yeah, so she was just trashing him online, and she has a very suspicious, very suspect past. I mean, she's probably done a lot of dirt too. I mean, you never know. As a stripper, she might have done something. She could end up being accused one day, and she'll feel the pain. She'll feel the pain that this man is feeling, because what goes around comes back around. Like, she could end up one day, one of her coworkers that she was working with when she used to be a stripper, because yeah, she used to be a stripper. She could accuse her of, let's say, molesting her or touching her inappropriately when they were both doing some drugs. They were drunk as hell in the back room, with that Hennessy. So you never know. So she shouldn't be all high and mighty and stuff. And you never. And also, something could happen to her son. Her son is 5 years old, and he's gonna grow up into this world. And obviously, he's gonna go to parties, and and if you don't tell him what to do and what not to do, he can end up just like Bill Cosby, hanging out with females and stuff. So I mean, and he could be accused by being at the wrong place at the wrong time, if you get what I mean. And same with her ex-husband Wiz Khalifa. I'm just saying. So I mean, just please humble yourself. Please humble yourself, Mrs. Rose. Another celebrity that has a somewhat of a suspicious past that is accusing Bill Cosby is D.L. Hughley. Like, D.L., man, you are not the person that should be even addressing the Cosby story. He's like, oh yeah, he's a rapist, he's this and that. I'm like, dude, he was hanging. Like, I'm be honest. So like, to be fair, I have to say that if Cosby didn't hang out with those females, then I don't think this would have happened to an extent. I mean, they could have put maybe some other accusations, but just being out with women while you're married, of course, something's gonna happen, especially when you're smoking. Y'all just on that Hennessy, y'all smoking that, y'all smoking. Y'all, I don't know what else he was doing. They were doing a lot of things. It was the 70s, so I mean, but yeah, something's gonna happen. I mean, that's just what happens at parties. So yeah, I don't. I feel like DL Hughley needs to humble himself because I'm sure he's done a lot. He's been to hella parties too. He's been turned up. So I mean, what if one day one of the females he used to turn up with back in the 70s or 80s, comes back around one day and say, "Hey, DL, grow up to me or something," and you'll feel the pain, my man. You'll feel the pain. That's why I always say this: only God can judge at this point. And even with the whole Brett Kavanaugh situation, like I don't agree with Brett Kavanaugh at all. I don't agree with him on everything. But I mean, for the women to come out like 40 years later and just just come out in mass, and I mean, like damn, like that's suspect as hell. And right before midterms, and I'm not a conservative. I mean, I'm not right. I'm not a conservative. I'm not a liberal. But just you have to think about it like that. Like really, like right before midterms, this stuff is gonna happen. So you gotta be kidding me, man. But back to Bill Cosby. Yeah, only God can judge. And like I said earlier, if he stayed at home with his wife instead of partying with those women, then he would have been in a better place. And this is what I always say to men of all races, but particularly the brothers, whether we live in Africa, North America, Central America, Mexico, the Caribbean, South America, Oceania, Yemen, Saudi Arabia, wherever we live, even in the UK and France, Spain and Italy, don't go out and party with women. Like if you got a girlfriend, just chill with her at home or chill with her in the apartment or wherever. You feel me? Or just like chill with your family, chill with your friends. Like don't be going out like that and like just putting yourself in harm's way. Cause remember pictures back then when Cosby was young, and you saw all the females were all over him. Like most of those same females are the ones accusing him. So yeah, it's better to just avoid these females, man. Like shit. Like yeah, I'm avoiding these. Like damn, like I've been avoiding these females for a long, long time, man. I mean, everybody knows I already have a girlfriend, but I mean, like just you gotta avoid all these fats, man. It's the truth. It's the truth, because they will destroy your life. They'll destroy your relationship. They'll destroy your career, everything. So just avoid them, man. Shit. And another thing is that, like I said earlier, another thing I find very suspicious about these women is how very strange the stories sounded. For example, when the last woman, and she wasn't even straight, she was lesbian, a lesbian woman who was accusing him of what he was doing. She was saying that, oh, he was telling me that this pill was my friend. I'm like, what? I don't think anybody ever says that. That's crazy. And then I was saying in my mind, like, this is the 70s. A lot more people more educated compared to our generation. Just be honest. Like, I'm sure she knew something was up. So, I mean, I feel like she's not telling the truth. She's not telling the truth. So, yeah. And back to what I said earlier is that it's a lot of suspicious, like a lot of suspect people are talking the most, discussing the most about Cosby, and maybe it's because they're insecure. Maybe they have something to hide. Don Lemon was another one too, but we'll get into that another day. But yeah, actually, we'll just get into it right now. Like he was the one that was saying, "Yeah, I'm happy he was in prison and stuff." Dude, Don Lemon, only God can judge these things. Okay, I'm just saying. So don't be all high and mighty, because that one day when you were drunk on New Year's Eve on 2016, man, you said some shit. And you probably did some stuff too that day. So And one of those females working at CNN could accuse your butt of some sort of sexual harassment, man. So don't be all this high and mighty. Oh yeah, I'm on the top of the world, because something can happen, my dude. Something can happen, my man. So just be humble. Humble yourself. Humble. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I'm asking for, man. Like don't be this jackass. Like come on. And and another thing is just, this is just insane too. Like 3 to 10 years, man. He's gonna die in prison, and then they're already throwing food at him. They're already throwing crap at him. Yeah, he's not gonna make it, man. He's not gonna make it, and it's just unfortunate. I mean, he's been very vocal. Like without him, a lot of these black celebrities today, they wouldn't be nothing without this man. So yeah, it's the truth. All right, everyone. Have a good morning. Have a good Sunday morning. This is Teodoro speaking as usual, and it's just unfortunate, this whole situation. And yeah, man, this is just really unfortunate. Like I said, a lot of suspicious actors, a lot of people who have a shady past are really talking the most about Cosby. Like I said earlier, a lot of in peculiar women are speaking out as well about Cosby, and if, like I said earlier, avoid these fats. They are no good. They will destroy your career, and just don't ever think, like, because you famous, like, oh, you'll get away with something, or like, yeah, no, these type of females, nope. You just, in general, like, just, if they're not your girlfriend, and just avoid them, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not worth it. It's really not. And one thing you have to question is, why would these women hang out with a married man? That was another question I would say. Like, they'll just be cool with kicking it with a married man, like, at night. Like, do you, like, I don't know, man. And this also, I have to ask him the question too. Like, why would you want to hang out with females when you married, man? Like, those are just questions I'm wondering in my head. Like, why, especially the females too. Like, I'm not, and I'm sure they approach him first, but do you have any moral character, like any good morals and values? Like, who would try to approach a no married man when you know that's just immoral? I don't know, but anyway, like I said, I'm done for today. Speaking about this, it's been 13 minutes and 24 seconds. I don't want to go overtime and go along and go on a tangent. So I'm gonna upload this soon, and I'm gonna go take my ass to sleep. All right, everyone, have a good night. God bless, and I'll see you around. Sorry, like I said, I'd like to apologize first about my inability to do many videos as I usually do. I've been very busy with school and work, and when I have the time, like I always say, I will do more videos. Okay, everyone, have a good night. God bless, and I'll see you around. Like, comment, and subscribe, and peace.